Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
White going to come out throwing. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. White looks to throw.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now White.
That's complete. DJ Giddens.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now White.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17-game schedule. Now his name will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. To throw, White. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Josh Downs from a yard out. And the Colts are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
Here's White.
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
We'll find Giddens out of the backfield.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively That goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Andy. 43 yards.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they
Touchdown. And now Mitchell. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown.
Quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Wide off play action. Connecting over the middle with Downs.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
The play fake, now White.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now White off the bootleg. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
White. And this one's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And this taken in by Downs.
And they'll get this down to the 10. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Caught on the slant. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard
From the gun, here's White.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
Throwing to start the drive.
White. A short one there, caught by Warren.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun. White.
A short one there, caught by Warren.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off play action, here's White. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Play action. Here's White. Now he's going to step up and run.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of 1st at the 32. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble. And now 4th down. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On the ground, DJ Giddens.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That'll be complete to Giddens.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this 1st half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Giddens fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. White. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Operating from the gun. White. The quick slant caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Josh Downs,
His 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl.
and the Colts continue to look good here in the 1st half of this Super Bowl. Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been unstoppable in this 1st half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the 1st half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to to learn to try not to do too much on.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out, and he comes off his first mistake of the ball game, throwing the interception on that last drive. But I think we can cut him some slack after 4 first-half touchdown passes.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Off play action. White.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
The 35-yard line.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Caden Ellis.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake. White.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already. We'll try to sort things out here as they begin with the first down.
Throwing to start the drive. White.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him, the mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting the lane to throw.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Tyler Warren,
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
and the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency.
The Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a... Oh, that is going to be a safety. Indianapolis set to take the field.
Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10.
To throw from his end zone, White.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble.
And got his man complete. Now he's into the clear again.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Josh Downs
with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl.
And the Colts will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
White now throwing to start the drive.
That's complete to Pierce.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
They'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, White.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
He was covered by Caden Ellis.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And they have been the better of the 2 sides to this point with a 2-score lead. 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And quickly they get to the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
To try again after the sack. White. Now he's going to go down again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be third and a mile.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception.
Now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Down the field, he's got Warren. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They set up the screen for Giddens. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Under pressure, and down he goes. David Onyemata, his 2nd sack of the night. White looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in this Super Bowl.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now White. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now White. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Murray. Incomplete. DeAndre Alford.
Comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. To throw, White. Now he'll tuck this and run. And down he'll go at the 25. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch, because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Here's White. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
Indianapolis set to take the field. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down.
They'll find Giddens out of the backfield.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Right off play action. Got his man, it's Warren.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 14. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A play fake, now White. Touchdown Colts!
Alec Pierce
From 13 yards out.
And the Colts are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of their Super Bowl. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for him.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
It's complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
He's set to go on offense once more.
But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock, work it down, and of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Now White off the bootleg.
The Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback.
Colts getting another possession here on offense.
And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
Let's go now.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Here we go, here we go. Like the 18.
And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in Indianapolis. The Colts are the Super Bowl champs. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Commissioner Roger Goodell going to present the Lombardi Trophy here to the Indianapolis Colts. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.